want to encourage you today to build your own spiritual journey. You know, we are all so incredibly different, but in the kingdom, we seem to have only one or two or three prescribed ways to worship the Lord or to pray. But yet there are so many wonderful things that we can do with the Lord. There are so many creative ways to worship the Lord. And I really want to encourage you to shape and live your own spiritual journey. I feel like I've had a really strange journey with the Lord. When I came to know the Lord, it felt like the most natural thing in the world. But after the honeymoon period, I found that I had to really apply effort and try and find a way to build my own spiritual life. And there were so many people telling me how they did it that I felt that if I wasn't doing it their way, then I wasn't doing it right at all. And when I was praying about this, the Lord reminded me of the story of David and Goliath. And of course, we've got that main story, which is all about David defeating Goliath, this shepherd's boy that defeated this huge giant of a man who was threatening to overcome Israel. But behind the scenes, there was also this other story playing out, which was about Saul and David. Now, Saul didn't want to go to fight, and then David came along. And David wasn't really even supposed to be there. He was just bringing lunch for his brothers, but there he was. And everybody else was too scared to fight Goliath. But David had had his own journey. In fact, Saul said to him, when he did want to fight Goliath, he said, "How can you fight Goliath? Goliath has been a warrior since his youth. And where have you been? In the shepherd's fields? You've been a shepherd in the field?" And David said, "I've lived my own journey. I have seen God on my own path, and I have my own relationship with God because of that." David was encouraged to put on Saul's armor, and so obediently he put it on, yet it didn't fit, and he felt uncomfortable and awkward, and he said, "I just can't wear this. I'm not used to it." David fought Goliath with 5 stones he picked up from the river. And they were his way that he had learned of defeating the enemy. And of course, we know the story that Goliath was defeated by David's shot and the words and the power of the Lord. I want to encourage you today to own your journey. Your journey is important. Your journey is yours. And your journey will lead others to Christ in the way that other people's journeys won't. Your example could change somebody else's life. What are your smooth stones that you have used to defeat the enemy? Can you share them with somebody today? They could be the key to unlock their prison doors to the freedom that they long for. So today, on Journey Together, I want to encourage you to own your journey and praise the Lord for it.